Heyo, and welcome back to another stream. I'm Arrquil, and today we will finally be wrapping up our series of 4-year anniversary streams. For reference, my 4-year Twitch anniversary was actually June 28th. It is now August 20th. It has taken me 3 streams to get through 6 games chosen by Emmy and Ozzy. And, yikes, I am sorry. Like, not to mention the fact that it's been a month and a half, I think, since I last streamed. Like, we're probably going on 7 weeks now since I last streamed. Yikes. Life has gotten kind of hectic. It's been kind of hectic since, say, May? Late April? Give me 1 second. My mic might sound a little different. My audio interface has been changed around a little bit. And one of the reasons we should really like jump into the first game here, because there's a lot that's kind of happened with me. Like, not important or bad things, I guess. There's a lot that's happened with me since last time I streamed, and like I do want to like update on it, you know, because I've said before I liked using streaming as kind of a diary of sorts. You know, it's kind of cool for me to just like every now and then be like, oh, what was it? How different was life back in late 2019? So like I'd go back to a late 2019 video and I'd just hear myself talk a little bit about it and refer to things that like I completely forgot about, you know, that were issues in my life at the time or whatever. So I think we should jump into the first game here. This is going to be Emmy's choice. I already knew this well in advance. Ozzy will not be able to make it today, but he let me know which game he wants. So we have that down, and I'll be throwing in 2 bonus games. I'll be throwing in 2 bonus games since it took so long, so I'm going to shoot Emmy a message right now. Okay. I'm going to wait about 30 seconds to see if Emmy sees that. It does not look like that's going to be the case, so we're probably going to jump into her game right away. Her game choice is Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, the sequel to the original Yooka-Laylee, the one that's more Donkey Kong Country oriented. It's in that Donkey Kong Country-esque style of a 2D platformer. So hey, here I am. Look at me. My hair's grown longer, and I still don't know how to shave my face. So yeah, we'll jump into the game. Hopefully my Xbox controller works. Yeah, it works. My only concern is that it's picking up my second monitor is monitor 1. So it's gonna take a minute for me to figure out what the fuck I'm doing, because streaming, if I go a little while without streaming, it's not something I can easily get back into. But we'll see. We're starting up the game here. Volume warning. It fucking put that on the second monitor. Okay, well hold on. We can make adjustments, I think. I don't know why, because when I go into display settings, it says like, oh, this monitor in front of me is monitor 1 and that one's monitor 2, which is how it should be. But all my applications on my desktop and everything like that are on monitor 2, and when I open up shit for the first time, it opens up on monitor 2. For whatever reason, it thinks. For whatever reason, it thinks it's monitor 1. I don't know if you have video on that yet, but just... Fuck, I don't remember what, Is it just gonna start me up? It's not even giving me fucking options. I want to get this moved over to the main screen. Are you fucking my ass? Yeah, I don't understand it. So what if I set, Okay, hold on, I might have fixed it. Well, I might have fixed it temporarily. Man, it is not an Arrquil stream unless there's technical issues of the I don't fucking understand what's going on variety. Hey, there you go. So yeah, I need to turn a ceiling fan on because it's gonna get hot in here otherwise. So we're gonna get a grip on this game and how it goes, and then I'll chat a little bit because life is mental health wise. I'm doing a lot better than I was months ago. Man, that break helped a lot because it really helped me focus on what I wanted, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Capital B is causing something. Well, we've arrived in the Royal Stingdom. I'm digging the outfit. Who is this? This is also a bee, so I don't trust her. I immediately was like, oh, she's probably working with him, but... Hive mind. I don't think I care. Yeah, let's stop droning on. That nearly hurt us. Press A to jump and look out for traps. So, now that I have access to options, high quality, every or every other, I've never seen that as options. There's 8-bit level music? I don't hear 8-bit level music. I don't hear a difference. Yeah, I don't hear a difference. Maybe it's something I gotta unlock. Jump and grab that rope. I will say so far I don't really like how heavy my my jump feels. Okay, so Just like Donkey Kong Country, you can, like, still jump when you're on thin air, I guess. Gonna move some shit. Alright, already I can say I'm not liking this just because the jump feels weird. The roll feels good. I'd say feels as good as like Donkey Kong Country. That might be my big downfall. You bashed Boris. That might be my downfall though. I might be comparing this way too much to Donkey Kong Country. What was that? He saying something about a stubborn ape? Alright, we're playing Ikaruga now. Oh, look at me. I'm a god gamer. Oops. Oops. I guess that twirl in air does not kill. I really hope every level doesn't have these stupid cutscenes. Like, I already feel like they're overdoing it as is. But that's just me. Like, I don't want a lot of interruptions in gameplay. That's why modern gaming isn't something I do a lot. And if I play modern games, like lately, it's been stuff like Bayonetta 1 and Devil May Cry, the reboot. Like, if I'm gonna get interrupted, I want some good fucking laughs. I want some cheesy cutscenes, you know? Or you're gonna have to have a really good fucking story like Xenoblade. Can I? Yeah, I can't skip. Yeah, I can't skip at all. A boss door. So our partner is kind of like one of the helper animals. Laylee is his name, I think. Is kind of like one of the helper animals in Donkey Kong Country. You lose them, but you can get them back. It's making me want to play some Donkey Kong Country. I was just playing it a couple days ago, but... Holy shit. Whatever. Well, Laylee's gone. And I can still roll. Boink. What the fuck is this? For the first stage of the game? Oh, maybe I was supposed to die. So I remember watching the completionist episode on this game when, I don't know, around when it came out. And I know he said completing it was one of the hardest things he ever did. I wonder if that was the final level he was referring to that he had a hard time with. The impossible layer, I think. That impossible layer is... Okay, yeah, it is. So that's like the final... That's a sneak peek into the final level of the game. The hardest level. Maybe it's not the final level. Maybe it's kind of like Crash Bandicoot 1 on the PS4. Where they have that hard DLC level that wasn't in the original. Accessible from the very start. I really cannot care about these characters. Rip. Rip. Why am I getting a call right now? Give me a second. Hello? Hey. I ate a chicken patty. Why? Okay. Sorry about that. Also, my mic didn't... Like, what? Oh, I turned the off switch on the microphone itself, and it didn't turn off, but... Yeah, so you heard part of that. I had a chicken patty earlier. Congrats, you've been let on. You've been let in on my personal life. You did it, but you're fucking dead. There's something, I don't know what it is. I've never even played Banjo-Kazooie. I think those characters, Banjo and Kazooie, and the characters of that universe have so much more character, but in Yooka-Laylee, something about these characters feels so forced and dry and stale. I don't know what it is. I have not played Banjo-Kazooie, but from what I've seen of it, those characters do look like they are characters. They don't seem dry. It's just something feels so forced about the characters in this. I don't know, man. But it's not about it. It's not about the characters unless they keep forcing them down my throat. It's about the gameplay. Which, now that I'm in the first level, I do kind of dig, actually. What this? Is that a checkpoint? Okay, it's probably a checkpoint. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's I wouldn't say it's hard to make me hate a 2D platformer because I'm so big on them, but I don't know. So yeah, that was my mother calling. She's having some car trouble. She's gonna try to make it home, but she can't. I might have to drop out of stream to go help her out. What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm supposed to eat it? What the fuck? Oh, those are like the barrels. I really hope I was supposed to keep that. Did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. Oh, okay, I don't know why that didn't work the first time, but... Whoa, 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 whoa! That fucking... Okay. I tried to break and enter into somebody's house and I got kicked the fuck out. Oh, is this the one I tried to break and enter into? Yeah. So that was teaching me about doors that you can only enter in one way and only exit one way. So I'm guessing the 1, 2, 3, 4 coins are similar to the Kong letters. I know I maybe should not be comparing this to... Uh-oh. Missed out on a secret for sure because of my fucking wonky ass jump. But I know I should not be comparing this to Donkey Kong Country, but the similarities are so eerily there, you know? I do like how the music changes when you go underwater, though. That's always something I've really liked. Nice little touch. A and LB? There's like 2 face buttons that aren't being used. Whatever. Using LB for like a ground pound is a very 3D platformer thing in my opinion. Just use jumping down, you know? Are these the dry bones of the game? Oh, no, you can just deep throat the shell. Oh, it's actually kind of like the Koopa Troopas of this game. Motherfucker. Hello? I think I lost that one guy. I think he's gone forever. Oh, fuck. Heyo! That's the first stage. Stages are a little longer than I would want them to be, honestly. I don't know, man. This game is kind of underwhelming. Just like the first one was. I don't know if it's just the characters or the music. Man, we're gonna have to do a Banjo-Kazooie stream to see if maybe this is just the style of Banjo-Kazooie replicated perfectly, and maybe I just don't like it. But I thought Banjo-Kazooie would be something better than this, something I would have enjoyed. I don't know if I explained that well, but... Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. God, we've been streaming for 31 minutes, and I've only got through the first level because there's so many text boxes. Holy shit. Oh. Hold RB. Okay. Okay, I was about to say, isn't that a hole? Yeah, 10 out of 10, way too many text boxes. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I can't do my little spin. I can't do my little spin. The overworld. I don't know what that is. She probably said it, but I was just so done with all the text boxes. Use X to tail whip, roll, or what? Look, we're not even... I'm trying to just traverse the world map, and making me do a bunch of shit. Chapter 2. Alright. So I guess I can kind of explain what's been going on with me. But man, I think this all started with the whole retro arc chapter of my life. It really burnt me out on gaming. And I haven't really been interested in playing much of anything aside from games I love, I guess. I haven't really been playing much new. Any new things? Can I chill out down here? Yeah. But there's a dude up there. Wow, I just witnessed a man commit Kermit Sudoku. So yeah, I've gotten heavily out of gaming. I've literally gone... Well, I mean, for starters, I've gone weeks without really touching Animal Crossing at all. Which, like, I already knew. I already mentioned it. I was like, oh, I missed a day, you know? But I didn't think I would drop it so hard. And nowadays, I'm spending my days off without playing video games at all. I've gotten heavily back into music. And... Now... You know what? You're on your own, fuckface. Yeah, bye. And if you look behind me, I'm still selling off stuff. But if you look behind me, see, there's literally like 3 guitars sitting on my couch, and behind that there's a stand that can hold 4 guitars, and then 2 of the single stands. So I have all 6 of my guitars in this room, including a 7th if you include Yooka-Laylee. So I've gotten heavily back into music. And I'm at the point where, like, I'm progressing better than I was years ago. Because this October I'll be playing for 10 years. And essentially for the past 4 years I have not really touched a guitar at all. At least in the way of I pick it up to in an attempt to learn something new or better myself. Past 4 years I've picked it up. I've learned like Ninja Gaiden Act 4-2, Unbreakable Determination, and maybe like Settle for Less by Red Box. But that's it, you know? And then I would just keep playing like, oh, I'm going to play Fade to Black or Simple Man, all these songs I've known for a long ass time. So now I'm actually progressing and such, and I'm I'm finally a full-timer at work. I was getting full-time hours before, but not the benefits, and it wasn't a consistent full-time hours. There was some weeks where it would drop under 30, but even that was rare. So, but although I'm full-timer now, I am.
Emix Darling has returned to the pack. Hee 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 hee.
Yeah, that sounds just like him. Hi, I'm explaining where I've been while playing your game choice, which is kind of okay. I don't know. But yeah, despite me being full-time, I have more days to myself now because I can be like, hey, I only want to work 4 days, 4 long shifts. And because I'm full-timer, I have more say in what I want, you know? So, even though I have more days to myself, I have not been playing video games. I am just, like, literally... Oh, that's what that bell is for. Okay. It's basically a DK barrel. What is this? Bonus room? Oh, you're good, Em. We're only on the 2nd level. This game likes to, what happens if I stand here? Hey, goodies. We're only on the 2nd level, Em. This game bombards you with freaking text boxes at the beginning of the game. I kind of hate it for that, but the gameplay is okay. So yeah, I've only really been playing music, and it's at the point where I'm about to get my first new guitar in 8 years? I think the last time I got a new guitar, which was the white Jackson on the couch, was 2014. Hell, it might have been 2013. It might have been 9 years. which is crazy to think that I got a lot of these, all 6 of my guitars within the first 2 years of playing. Which, to be fair, 2 of them were hand-me-downs. The 2 acoustics were hand-me-downs. The electric was cheap as fuck. Or what? My first electric was cheap as fuck. It was a beginner one. And then there's a silver one, a Spectre branded one. I've never heard of that brand. It was like $100 on Amazon. Okay. There's the Fender behind me. That was another cheap one. I think that was like $200. That's the wrong camera. And then the Jackson was like my first high quality one. That was the last one I got. That was like an $800 one I got for $600. My parents were very nice to get me all those in fucking 2 years of playing, but I think they know me. I'm not someone who hops around from hobbies to hobbies and just completely drops them. When I get interested in something like this, I stick with it. Hence, like, I'm really only into gaming and guitar or music or whatever. Very generous of them. Like I said, technically I got the Yooka-Laylee for my 20th birthday? I think it was 2018. But I've barely even touched that. Boink, boink, boink. So yeah, that was a bit of a ramble, but... Oh, fuck. That's instant death. Oops. A full-time pull is the best benefit? Yeah, it really is. No more like, oh hey, I work 3 11-hour days this week. That's exciting, but wait. I work a 4-hour shift at the end of the week. That actually sucks. Cuz my job is a 2-hour round trip drive. So it's like, oh, I'm going to do a 2-hour round trip drive for 4 hours of work, which before taxes equates to, or after taxes probably equates to like $40. I mean, with how gas is now, I don't know. You know, there would be times I'd just like not show up. It's actually a fucking miracle that I even got the full-time position with how much of a terrible worker I am. But yeah, we're at the point where I'm gonna get my first new guitar. It's gonna be like only my second kind of professional level guitar. Some people would argue that the Jackson Dinky back there is not professional level. It's a mid-range guitar, I guess. So I guess the one I'm about to buy is like the first professional level guitar. It's a signature. It's a 7-string signature, and I'm very excited for it. And that's gonna be sometime next week. But yeah, as for video games, dude, the whole RetroArch thing, and just like the economy and inflation and all that shit has really got me thinking whether or not I want to be a collector. Can I really justify doing this thing that I enjoy doing, which is collecting physical retro media, you know? Or should I just do the smart thing and, you know, get a mister, put a little bit of work in to get it working fine, and it's gonna work just as fine, if not better, as the original hardware with all these games that are, you know, can go for 5 figures and shit like that, just so easily, readily available in RGB and stuff like that. Like, I have no plans in modding an NES for RGB, but like with the Mister, it's just like, yeah, I can do RGB that way. The Mister kits are back in stock, by the way, and I was looking at it and I'm like, damn, that's a tempting thing. Cause for those who don't know, I got a Japanese Turbo Duo R modded for SCART and everything like that, and with new capacitors and everything like that in it. And that was like $400, and Turbo Graphics 16 or PC Engine games typically at the low end start at $80. Like Bonk's Adventure, that's like $80, and that's like the launch title. Well, that's not the launch title. I don't think it was not the launch title, but it was the mascot for the console. Keith Courage in Alpha Zones was originally the mascot for the console, and I think was a pack-in for a while, but eventually, after like a year or two, Bonk's Adventure came out. That was a new mascot, and I think that was a bundle with the console. And that goes for $80. It's like saying Super Mario Brothers 1 goes for $80, you know? So... And then if you're looking to get something like Castlevania Rondo of Blood or Lords of Thunder or Gate of Thunder, you know, those kind of games, you're going to be looking around $200. And then there's games like Bonk 3 or Airzong, I think are well over $1,000. And then there's games like Magical Chase that do look good. They're a cute 'em up. Goes well over 5 figures because Magical Chase was a mail-in only game. It was never sold on shelves, and it was at the very end of the console life, you know? You were so over it. Just, I know, but I'm just like, there's that part of my mind. It's like, man, this thing is smart to do. I can pay it off just by selling my Turbo Duo in the games, you know? Well, not completely pay it off. Well, no, because without the shell, without the case... It's like $435. It's in stock right now, you know? And I could probably sell that Turbo Duo for what I paid for it, which was like $450, I think. Or maybe it was $350. Regardless. Is it a good idea? Do you think you were just overwhelmed by info? PC Engine games are insanely priced, yeah. And like, I want to... Don't get me wrong, Arcade Archives is amazing on the Switch, but they don't have every Neo Geo game on there, you know, and there's a lot of arcade games that they haven't put out, and they only do one release a week, to be fair, and there's so many arcade games, and that's the other thing the Misters could be great for, is to be able to play arcade games or Neo Geo games without input latency. I mean, like I said, Arcade Archives is fucking phenomenal, right? But because it's on an HD console with HDMI on a modern display, there's a little bit of input lag. It's really good, though. They're up there with, like, M2 to the point where you don't feel the latency. You kind of have to, like, look for it or actually, like, do some kind of latency tests. So, yeah, it's overwhelming because I kind of don't want to do it just because, oh, hey, it's Trouser. The one character I kind of do like. But I kind of don't want to do it just because, like, the same thing with RetroArch. Well, RetroArch, when it did work, I was overwhelmed with choices. And I usually just ended up playing fucking Ninja Gaiden or Mega Man 2 or these games I already own. I didn't really play much that I'd never played before, and when I did, it was something like Snatcher or Radiant Silvergun that were expensive, and I figured out that I didn't really care for them too much. So, like, it's either get the Mister and then play what I already have and get to learn how that works and get to do all the experimenting and shit, or just accept what I have and be grateful for it. It's just, I feel like this wouldn't be a big deal if there wasn't inflation in the retro gaming community. If everything was decently priced, this wouldn't be a big deal, because I think the reason I want it is because, oh, it looks interesting, but it's out of my reach, which drives me crazy, right? So, and today, just today, Sunsoft announced they're making a comeback, and they're bringing a couple games to PC, Switch, Xbox, PS4, PS5. And one of those games is Mr. Gimmick, which is an NES game that was, if memory served, only released in Europe Actually, it was probably released in Japan. It was never released in the US, though. I know that for sure. And it's going to be coming to Switch and PC and all that stuff, and Sunsoft is making a grand return. Great. Perfect. Like, the Switch continues to show how it's a great console. And especially for you know, arcade games that never been released and stuff that's hard to get. They just, like, we just need Radiant Silvergun. We need Snatcher. We need... we should get a couple of the PS3 like games, PS3, Xbox 360 games that got brought to it, the retro stuff, that were upscaled and made in widescreen and stuff like that, like Daytona USA, the Street Fighter Third Strike Online Edition, Mischief Makers, Guardian Heroes, I think it was called, for the Saturn. I think I just named like a couple treasure games, but yeah, and we got like great Castlevania collections on the Switch too. I mean, God, I would love to own a physical copy of Castlevania Bloodlines, but I'm not going to pay $200 for it when M2 did a fantastic collection on the Switch that offers no input latency from what I can tell. It's freaking fantastic port. God bless M2. Because the video you watched wasn't info-packed when I can understand if it was mostly overwhelming because of all that. Yeah. I don't know. In my opinion, I would definitely hold off on it because it sounds more like you want the Mister because of FOMO. Yeah, and it's like I was saying, I'm not even playing... Hold on one second. And it's like I'm saying, like, it's not even like I'm playing video games a whole lot, right? So music is back in my life. I feel permanently as a hobby. So when on my days off, or when I come home from work, it's not just video games as my only option anymore. And I want to get back into reading as well. And I want to get through my backlog of, like, movies and DVDs and shit. I don't think that's ever going to be a main hobby because I feel like I enjoy watching YouTube stuff or listening to YouTube stuff in the background way more than I enjoy watching a movie or a TV series. But I want to get back into reading at least a little bit. And then those will be like my three main hobbies. It's like, it's not even like I'll have a whole lot of time for gaming. But when I do game, I can literally look over and I have stacks of stuff that I've been playing over here. I've got God of War 1. That's a game I've started multiple times, never beaten. Ghouls and Ghosts, Streets of Rage 2, Bonk's Adventure, Bonk's Revenge, Final Soldier, Bonk's Adventure and Bonk's Revenge I've played a shitload. And I feel like even if I got other games for the Turbo, I'd still keep playing those a lot. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We'll just throw all the Mario Karts into this category because those are games I've been playing a lot this year. Mario Kart 64 is in the N64 right now. Mario Kart Double Dash is in the GameCube right now. I think Mario Kart Wii is in the Wii right now. But then there's like F-Zero that's in the Super Nintendo right now, and Ninja Gaiden's still in the NES. And then we've got Donkey Kong Country and Wave Race 64 on the shelf as well. Like, these are games that are regularly being pulled off the shelf, right? I can still keep condensing my collection and I'll be completely fine because, like, there's maybe 100 games I cycle through constantly. And with how often I play games, if there ever is something that I do want that's like $200, I could probably justify it with how much I'm saving from not buying because of FOMO. Because unless Gaiares comes to the Switch, I want a copy of Gaiares. That's a game I've been wanting to play. That's like $200, you know? Or I think it goes for $140. I think prices have been dropping a little bit for Genesis stuff. But yeah, I think acceptance is really what I need to learn. And I'm getting good about not impulsively buying something in a FOMO, because if I wasn't getting better with it, I would have, I would not have been able to save up for this guitar I'm about to spend again next week. But I would have swooped up the Mister when I saw that it was in stock today. or I would still be slightly panicky about it right now. I'm like, oh shit, no, what am I doing? I need to act, you know? I think I just need to understand acceptance of what I have, because I have so many fucking great games, and I've got a great setup. I've got everything in pretty much S-Video or better, with the exception of a couple consoles, which I'm looking for a TV that has composite or component output for RGB to component converter, you know, to get everything in better quality, because right now the TurboGrafx only does either composite or SCART, and I'm stuck in composite right now. I want to get the Wii in component, and I want to get the GameCube in component, and the NES I'm not too concerned about getting outside of composite, in all honesty. Maybe that'll be a thing for the future. But when I do find that TV, the TV will probably be free, or maybe like $20 or something like that. You know, the expensive part is going to be the component switchers and adapters and stuff like that. But yeah, I need to just, because everything's great. I've got everything set up perfectly. Even the retro games are set up to my 5.1 surround sound home theater system in the room. Just learning to accept, I think, should be the goal, and learning and figuring out that this is a lifelong journey, and not something that, like, because I don't have it now, and that I have the opportunity to have it now, does not mean I should try and get it now, because it's not like it's going to be a thing that's going forever, you know. These games from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s are going to be around forever. Maybe just at higher prices in the future, but like with inflation and how people are changing their living styles, even me, the games might go down in price. It's really hard to tell. It's impossible to tell, I think. So let's see. I've seen you play, the most I've seen you play in weeks is Mario Kart with me and Bonk's Revenge. Yeah, and I play a little bit of F-Zero on the side. Wave Race 64, Mario Kart 64, a little bit of Donkey Kong Country, and then I played a little bit of Smash, and I think that's it. And that's just why I haven't been streaming, because I haven't been wanting to play video games. Like, if I did music on Twitch, I would probably be streaming a bit more often, but I'm not good enough to do music on Twitch. So it's not that I haven't been wanting to stream, it's that I haven't really been wanting to play video games, especially for an extended period of time. You have a good amount of games that you reach for, and a good amount of ones you want to play, like Xenoblade and God of War. Yeah, and I've been wanting to go back to Xenoblade 1, and I left myself off at a perfect spot in Xenoblade 1, that when I jump back into it, I'll know exactly where I'm at. I will know what's going on with the story, and I literally stopped right before Gora Plains, this giant, massive, like, dozen-hour part of the game where you're gonna spend probably a dozen hours in this one spot, and that's like my favorite part of the game, because it's so massive and there's so much to do. So yeah, but I really don't think I'll do the Mister. I do enjoy physical collecting enough, and if I remain good at saving and not suckering out for FOMO and all that shit, and just only getting what I want, which there's not much I really, really want at this point. Presently, there's like nothing I really, really want aside from this guitar, but if I'm better with it, you know, dropping $200 every 8 months for a game or whatever really isn't going to hurt that bad, I don't think. It's something that would be worth it to me, you know? Castlevania Symphony of the Night, I think, goes for $130 now. I drop that money, even though I have it on PS3, and I've not played it yet, and even though I have it on PS4 soon, because my limited run copy of Rondo of Blood Symphony of the Night shipped. It might be worth it to me, depending on how bad the input lag for those two consoles are. If it's not that bad, if they're good ports, I won't need to buy it, you know? It's just a shame. I would love to see M2 port them to Switch. Both Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. In the same way they did their two Castlevania collections, because, like, Oh, those collections, man. Like, you got Aria of Sorrow on the Advanced Collection and Dracula X on the Advanced Collection. That Game Boy Advance Castlevania Collection is probably like $600 worth of games if you wanted to get them cartridge only. There's 4 games on that collection. You can get it for 20 bucks. I think when it's on sale, you can get it for like 10. And the same thing goes for like the first Castlevania collection. You got 1 through 3, which aren't all that expensive as they are. I mean, a cartridge copy of the first game alone is more expensive than the entire collection is. It's $25 compared to $20 for the collection. But then you've got like Bloodlines for the Genesis. That goes for a good amount. Which is a really fucking good game. I played that earlier on in the year, and I'm just like, man, what a good fucking Castlevania game. What a good fucking game. So, that was a rant. Do you want to unlock this paywall for a twit coin? So wait. Is this a social statement? If you pay anyone who puts up a paywall for their game is a twit? Switch collections are a gift. Be right back. Yeah, you're good, Em. What? What can you tell us about paywalls? Some brilliant geniuses has erected them everywhere. If you find Twitcoin, you can use it to unlock them. When you unlock the wonderful new areas they block, without these paywalls, people will wander around for free and not make me rich. Filthy, no good beatniks. So, okay, so this is essentially kind of like the star doors in Mario 64, I'm thinking. So you need like X amount of stars to get through here. You can do it by working through the level. Or I guess it's better... Did you ever need star coins in the new Super Mario Brothers games to progress? I don't think you did. I think you did in 3D Super Mario Land 3D for the 3DS. I think you need the star coins to progress in that game. Let's do it. Because obviously I'm not going to be able to progress. That's the one character I feel like Trouser, I feel like he actually has some personality. It's opening up like a Legend of Zelda map. It's giving me Link's Awakening vibes. Oh no. Shut up. I'll figure it out on my own. Just shut up. Sure. Shut up. Shut up. I've used the menu before. Shut up. For fuck's sakes. Okay. Oh, this is just going to tell me how to buy tonics? I can't just use you as a shop whenever? Let me out. Oh, here we go. Interesting. God. I hate everything. I don't even want to talk to you. Is that a bomb in a bush? That's a berry? Oh. Okay. I'm really not sure how I feel about the overworld map. It's kind of cool in the sense that it's got this Legend of Zelda-esque exploration to it, I guess. But in my 2D platformer, I don't know, man. I just want to be able to do my shit and get to the next level so I can enjoy some platforming, you know? But there's also way too many text boxes. Like, I can figure out shit on my own. We still collecting? Oh, no, we're not. Like, yeah, I've played a video game before. I know how to work a menu. I don't need to be told how to fucking... Whatever. I'm bitching too much. Okay, so this was completely optional. I'm just trying to find my way to the next level, man. Welcome back, Em. I probably needed to talk to that pagey. I mean, this game ain't so hot. I actually kind of want to say I like the first one better, which is not what anyone else would say. Even people who liked the first game still state that this one's great. Ready? I don't know what we're doing. I really don't know what we're doing. I dig that music, though. Alter the overworld. Okay. Oh, shut up. I don't care about you. I just want to play the game. Holy shit, we've been playing this game for an hour and I'm only on the 3rd level. That's not good. Dude, in New Super Mario Bros. U, I played for an hour and was in the 3rd world. Like, oh man. And the thing is, the levels aren't bad. They're fun. Okay, I can't touch that man's butt. Oh no, I need to jump on him? Oh man, that man ejaculated. My favorite kind of men. I love men when they ejaculate. No, stop. What's down here? Is there death down here? Yes. It looked like there was a secret, dude. Low-key hilarious, because the game I thought you wouldn't like is Scooby. The game I was unsure on, Crash. Yeah, they both turned out well. I really thought I was going to like this game, too. But, man, they did a really fucking poor job with the overworld. And the introduction level. They treat their players like they're fucking 2-year-old kids that have never played a video game before, much less a platformer. This is the Pokemon Sun of platformers. Very hand-holdy, very cutscene heavy. overall just makes for a bad time. Good gameplay and presentation, just constantly interrupted by cutscenes and forced interactions with NPCs. That's my review of this game. But even then, the gameplay doesn't trump fucking Donkey Kong Country. This makes me just want to play Donkey Kong Country. You fucking piece of my dick. Hello? So yeah, we got off topic, but like I think that was just kind of the gist of where I've been, what we were talking about earlier. And what's been going on with me. The TLDR of it is I found passion in my old hobbies and have not been participating much in gaming. Hello? I have been finding enjoyment out of I've just been like, I've not been restraining myself to starting a game and being like, okay, if I start this story-based game, I have to see it through to the end, you know? I've found enjoyment out of just picking up games with knowing damn well that I might never touch it again. That's why I started playing God of War 1, because I was like, okay, I'm not committing to this. What the fuck? And I started playing Devil May Cry Reboot. I think I mentioned that. And I've been having an absolute blast of that, and I think without even trying, I'm very close to the end of the game. I think I've put like 6 hours into it over like 2 sittings. And actually, it's a good thing that I started playing Devil May Cry, because I've been wanting to get into the franchise for fucking forever. But I was like, no, if I get into the franchise, I have to start with the first one. And the first one's a fucking Resident Evil, you know, bullshit, whatever. And the first one's not all that fun, and it doesn't have as much cheesy humor in it that I want. So starting with the reboot was perfect, because now I'm like, well, the story isn't really all that crazy, and you know what, I'm not playing the game for the story, so I don't need to start with the first one. I really don't need to be that strict on myself. So if I want to play Devil May Cry 5, I can. And Devil May Cry 5 is kind of the one that made me really interested in the series, because the demo came out. I had only played one. A little bit of one, and yeah, the demo came out. I had only played one, but the demo was fucking hilarious and very much my speed. So I'll probably play Devil May Cry 5. I'm getting more into PC now too, so I'll probably sell my PS4 copy of 5 when 5 goes on sale on Steam. Because I realized with Devil May Cry Reboot, it would have either been like, okay, everything's going to be 30 FPS and probably not even a stable 30 FPS on PS3, or I can play it on PC here, where I can play it in 4K 144 FPS with the cutscenes dipping down to 60 or 30, I think, with upgraded textures and shit like that, and it's great, you know? And I think I talk about PC not being very convenient for me to game on, but I swear it's more convenient for me than PS3. I think it's just because of how much I dislike gaming with that PS3 controller. Although it does feel good to play God of War 1 on it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a game per game basis. I'm okay with a little hand holding the game. Especially someone who has a hard time figuring out things sometimes. Yeah. But, I don't know, this is a little excessive. I also mentioned how the personalities of the characters in these games feel very forced and dry. It feels like they're trying to force the humor or magic of Banjo-Kazooie. But that's just based off of what I've seen of Banjo-Kazooie, because I've never played it. So we're gonna have to, like, play Banjo-Kazooie at some point. I was actually thinking about doing a fortune cookie either on Tuesday or Wednesday. If you would want to do a fortune cookie, we don't have the or no, it could just be a variety stream, because I don't think we have enough of the backloggery finish to do a fortune cookie. But if you wanted to do a fortune cookie, we could start, or a variety stream. I keep saying fortune cookie. If you want to do a variety stream, we can start off with Banjo-Kazooie and play that a little bit together. Forced humor just comes off cringe. That, and it's just so dry. I do like Trousers just because he's a snake that wears pants and his name is Trousers. That's funny to me. But yeah. I'm so happy to see you not forcing yourself through a series just to get to the one you want to play, because it's so much enjoyable this way. Yeah, and because of that, I'm going to buy Bayonetta 3 when it comes out. And I'm going to play Bayonetta 2 pretty soon here, I think. But I've played a couple hours into Bayonetta 1 twice. And it's enjoyable. But it doesn't, I don't think it has enough humor or just stupid cheesiness for me to keep going, you know? I do like how on the nose they are with the paywall. Yeah, the paywalls in this game, and having to pay it with twit coins. It really does feel like a personal attack. I love it. Look how fast it was to get to this level. Look at that. That's how it should be every time. You see how fast that was? That was great. Sure, give me a multiplier or something. I don't care. But I think this game has been as cheap as like a couple dollars on Switch before. So maybe if the game keeps this pace of not having so many fucking like forced cutscenes and shit, maybe it'll be worth that couple dollar purchase, because it's like the closest you're gonna get to classic Donkey Kong Country on Switch. Because from what little I've played of DKC Tropical Freeze, which is on Switch, it's kind of, the Return series is a little different feeling than the classic series, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm sure this is worth a purchase for like the $6 or whatever it goes for when it's on sale. I don't know if I'll buy it though. I've got it for free on here on Epic Games, and this isn't a game that I'm gonna pick up and play maybe ever again after this. Huh. I don't know about that. I don't really care enough either. Am I supposed to bounce off that dude? That dude way back here? Or no, there were fish in the thing. Whatever. Just give me the fucking coin. So I don't know if you saw Discord, Emmy, but Ozzy's not going to be here. But he did give me his game choice. And it is going to be Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Which is going to be very interesting, because I've never played a Hyper Fighter before. Shit. It's going to be very interesting. And then we've got 2 bonus games that I'm going to throw in. But, God, I hate doing this. But we might push it off. We might push it off until that stream, until that potential stream later on this week. Maybe we'll throw those 2 games in as part of the bonus variety, or the variety stream. Because I don't think my stamina for streaming is back yet. We're streaming for an hour and 19 minutes and I'm already like, huh. How much longer I got? You know. I don't think I saw an answer, Em. Did you would you be down to do a, like a variety stream on Tuesday or Wednesday where we do a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie and then maybe another 2 games or something? And I can tell you what the bonus games are. Because I already mentioned one. One of them is Bomb Chicken. For a little while, variety streams are probably going to be going through what little bit of the stack I have left to figure out whether or not I should sell. The sun is so fierce that I can't even get a good still of that. But the other game just showed up in the mail yesterday. I ordered it a year ago. This is a physical-only Switch game. Demon Throttle. The glare is so bad, I can't get a good still of it. That's like as good as you're gonna get. Which I think is a twin-stick shooter, but it's physical-only, and it's sold out. So, like, if you want to get it now, you're gonna have to get it on eBay from a scalper. Strong potential, have migraine, can't think if I want... So there's a strong potential you're gonna have a migraine? Your migraines last that long? Like, if you don't want to hang out because of the migraine, that's cool. Or strong potential, have migraine and can't think if I want to clearly because blinded my migraine, but strong potential, yes. So strong potential, you're going to want to. You have a migraine currently. Oh no, come on, man. Ah! That's it. That's it. I can't take it anymore. That's it. We're going to, How do I get out of this game? We're going to the next game. I have a migraine person currently. I'm sorry. My mashing into the microphone probably did not help your head. I can't get out. I'm hitting escape. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm trying to think if I want to get the arcade stick out. I don't know if this is a 4-button fighter or a 6-button fighter. I'm gonna get the arcade stick out. I haven't touched it since the Street Fighter 5 days. Or no, that's not true. I haven't touched it since we played KOF 15, beginning of the year, in February when it launched. It's hard to get to because now I have a guitar amp behind me. You can kind of see it. Here. Used the fight stick the other day. I'm talking about the PS4 one. I was using the one for Switch. Strong potential stream, yes. Okay, that sounds good. It shouldn't be a long one because, like I just said, my stamina for streaming isn't that big right now. But we'll try for at least 3 games. So I should remove bonus stream or bonus games from the title because it's no longer true. There we go. Yeah, I do have multiple. I like the PS4 one the most. This Razer one. Here, let me pull up webcam only. I like this Razer one the most, but I wasn't able to get it to work with my Switch adapter back during the 25-hour stream, I think. So I just have the Switch one out now for the Switch because I don't want to fuck around with it. I really should fuck around with it, try to figure out what's wrong, but yeah, my Switch was my arcade stick was so hard to get out because of I've got an amplifier right behind me now for guitar. I don't know if you were here, but I did take your advice and I moved the guitar stand back there. You can't see it at all. Maybe if I turn a light on, you're not gonna be able to see it at all. I should just take a photo and put it on stream. Hold on, we're gonna have some streamception shit going on. We'll get this up on stream. Email this photo to myself. But yeah, I took your advice. The spare room is looking better now, but it's still not where I want it to be. But yeah, I've got all 6 guitars in here now. The 4 guitar stand, the 4 guitar stand, and then the 2 singles. And I'm gonna have to get another single, I think, when I get the new one, because I do not want to keep that one laying on my couch. I don't want to keep any of them laying on my couch unless I'm presently using them. My couch did not look like this morning. I literally was using all 3 of these guitars this morning. Actually, the Jackson was here all night. I did not put that back last night. So I'm a liar. But, let me pull up this image. And it rotated. That's weird. Weird how it rotates when I upload images from my phone to eBay as well when I'm selling stuff. Rotate 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, here we go. I should have done it horizontally. I should have taken the image horizontally. But yeah, you can see, like, I moved the couch forward, and now we have the 4 guitar stand. It's got the acoustic and the electric on it right now. We've got that back there, and then the single with the black and white Strat-looking Yamaha Pacifica. And then you can kind of see the yellow stand in the back by the air purifier next to the orange stand. So, like, everything for the most part is back there now. I think I've got 2 of my pedals and an extra cable or 2 behind the Yamaha Pacifica, the black and white one. And then you can see the white. You can kind of see slime in the top right corner. And you can see right next to him is the white amplifier sitting on a drum stool that I have. Because I have a drum pad by the door as well that I have not been using, which I need to use more. The only thing that isn't in here right now is the keyboard. And then underneath slime, you can see the blue Yooka-Laylee. So, like, literally everything is in here now. And I'm liking it. It does feel a little cramped, but it's nice to have this as a rec room, as you were saying, But, man, I'm still feeling pretty hopeless on how to get the other room cleaned up. I really want to get rid of that Sony Trinitron CRT, but I was so sick of getting messages on Facebook for the Facebook Marketplace listing of people saying, "Hey, is this still listed? Is this still available?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's still available," and then never getting a response. You know, it's annoying responding to emails or messages constantly and just being hopeful that something is going to be done about it. And then nothing happens. Boot up Merble versus Kirpkerm. Merber Kirpkerm. You're gonna hear it in a second. Volume warning. This is Ultimate Marble versus Capcom 3, so I think this has the entire roster. I'll get this full screen in a second. I have no audio either. Create new save data. I don't know why it started windowed. This is an older game. So let's see. I need... What are you doing? Maybe we'll be able to see that again in a little bit. Oh, I don't think my controller works with this. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hold on. So, yeah, it wouldn't be a normal Arrquil stream if we had, if things went smoothly. So controller's fine, I think. Sound? I have no sound. PC settings. 1080, full screen. Highest. I hit back, didn't I? I did. Full screen. Highest, okay.